Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Suena Shazwani binti Wan Azli. My matrix number is 2020460104. I am a student of class KBA 1194C. Today, I'm going to explain about my topic, which is insurance facilities from chapter 6. First of all, the insurance facilities were covered under the Export Credit Insurance Scheme. We have two terms of export credit, which is short-term export credit and medium or long-term export credit. Short-term export credit. In this term, the insurance coverage is provided to Malaysian exporter. The transaction is complete in less than 180 days. This insurance export goods, services, and manufacturing contract. Three types of comprehensive policy. This term have three types of comprehensive policy. The first one is shipment comprehensive policy. This policy protects the exporter against overseas credit risk from the time shipment is made until the receipt of payment abroad. Next, the contract comprehensive policy. This policy is designed for the exporter who produce goods to specification of the buyer when substantial loss could result on their resale if the buyer decide to cancel the order before shipment. This policy provides protection to the exporter from the time the order received by exporter until the time the export are paid. The third one is services comprehensive policy. This policy covers the export of services other than tangible goods to overseas buyers, such as technical and professional services provided by engineer, architect, and others. Bankers Export Finance Insurance Policy. This policy was designed to protect commercial banks or other financial institutions up to 95% of loss against default and non-payment of export-related to loan granted to exporter and indirect exporter. BEFIP helps the bank to reduce risk exposure in overseas market, relieve the bank's lending risk to exporters, adopt aggressive marketing approach to attract financing, be more competitive in lending to exporter, and stimulate the growth of export. Medium or long-term export credit. This policy transaction complete in more than 180 days. This policy is for export of goods, services, and manufacturing contract that more than 180 days. Two types of specific policy. The first one is contract-specific policy. This policy is quite similar to short-term policy, but this policy covered the risk of non-payment for export of capital or semi-capital goods with lengthy manufacturing or credit periods and high contract value. The next one is services-specific policy. This policy provides protection for firm carrying out services for principal overseas, and it applies to all earning under the individual services contract. This guarantee is provided for financial institutions lending to foreign companies for financing the purchase of Malaysian services. Specific bank guarantee. This policy offered unconditional guarantee to the bank, which provide financing to policyholder under contract covered by MACIB's specific policy. This guarantee applies to loan given by financial institutions to companies undertaking overseas privatization project.